And she had this to say.
Forever. Then what happens? Then he tries to kiss me again. And the second time he tries to kiss me, he starts biting on my lip. Just a minute. He starts to bite on my top lip, and I try to pull away from him. And then he forces me down on the bed. And I just was very frightened. And I tried to get away from him, and I told him no. And I didn't want this to happen. But he wouldn't listen to me.
Moving to the 1990s, we have Paula Jones, who on May 8th, 1991, was lured to Clinton's Excelsior hotel room during a conference when he was governor of Arkansas and she was a state clerk. During that brief encounter, she said he touched her, tried to kiss her, and dropped his pants and asked for oral sex. Clinton has denied that steadfastly, maintaining he did not have relations with her. I mean, he does not even remember meeting her. Of course, he did end up settling that lawsuit to the tune of $850,000 to drop the sexual harassment charges. Again, this list is voluminous, and it goes on and on. Please read through some of these cases for yourself. Carolyn Moffett, Elizabeth Ward, Sandra Allen James, Christy Zurcher, Kathleen Willey, a White House volunteer, reported that Clinton grabbed her, fondled her breast, and pressed her hand against his genitals during an Oval Office meeting in November 1993. These accusations continue to emerge over the years. They have been attested to by multiple women. The question, exactly as in the Cosby case, is why did this never come to light before? Why is it being covered up? And the answer is that, unlike in the Bill Cosby case, Bill Clinton has something that Cosby doesn't: political power.
His former chief of staff admitted she had been hired to conduct media smear campaigns against anyone planning to tell the truth about the governor's sexual habits. She was prepared to go after at least 26 women who had the potential of destroying Clinton's chance at the presidency.
Of course, there are many dirty tricks like this that have been alleged as well as the rape accusations, and they get even dirtier when you look into the very real threat of death that a lot of these women faced, including people like Kathleen Willey, who have talked about the various dirty tricks that were played on them throughout the time when they were trying to proceed with accusations against Bill Clinton. But the question nonetheless is there. If all of this is there, and if we are told over and over again in the Bill Cosby case that questioning the women is victim blaming and that we should not engage in that practice, how come the very same people who tell us that in the Bill Cosby case are the people who say, well, every single one of these allegations against Bill Clinton is politically motivated, and thus we shouldn't listen to these women? Keep in mind, these are the exact same people who likely will vote for Hillary Clinton if and when she runs 2016, because she'll be a woman president, who are standing up for this multiply accused rapist by denouncing his victims. And the strangest thing is, when someone comes forward, even with very, very, very tame criticism, trying to broach this subject.
You know, it concerns me. I mean, the thing is that I think workplace violence is a serious thing. Think about your network. If the president of your network had relations with a 20-year-old girl who was there from college, I think the president of your network would be fired. We don't accept that in the workplace. And so if that's what Bill Clinton, did multiple times, really, they ought to be concerned about being associated with him.
That is extremely tame criticism. And you'll note that Rand Paul is only referring to the consensual charges against Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, and others there, not even the rape allegations. And yet, of course, the real liberal politics types websites will say he hits rock bottom by accusing Bill Clinton of sexual violence towards women. Yes, because even bringing this issue up is political rock bottom to people who are so brainwashed by the left-right paradigm that any accusation against their idols must be dismissed out of hand as pure craziness. I'm obviously not talking to my regular viewers now. I'm talking to people who have been sent this link or have found this link on YouTube. Please snap out of your conditioning and take a look at the two cases of Bill Cosby and Bill Clinton and tell me how they are different and why they should be treated any